Is Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. Recently, I read a book. It's called The Danish Way of Parenting. And there are 3 points I hope I could have known when I grew up. That way it might change me. It might completely change me when I grew up. The first one is encourage for the effort, not for the result. In a book, it mentioned it did a study on 2 groups of children. The first group, they were encouraged or complimented by the academic result. And the second group, they were encouraged by the efforts they put in. They might fail, but they could spend a lot of effort to progress. And in a study, one time they anonymously give 2 groups of children a chance to choose the difficulty of the test. And they found the group that were encouraged for the result, they will tend to choose the easier test because they want to be complimented by their score. On the other hand, the group that were complimented by the effort they put in tend to have higher possibility to choose more difficult test than the other group. That actually matches what I saw when I grew up. Not happened to myself, but I saw other classmates did this. First, if they have similarly, they might choose an easier exam or easier class, easier subject, or even when they went to the college, they chose the easier major. The problem of that is when they chose the easier path in the school, it doesn't mean they have more success life after school because life is not a standardized exam. And there are many problems in life you cannot standardized and you need to struggle and you need to find a result. But they lost this experience in school. And the second thing that matched my experience is I remember it mostly in my college when there were standardized exam and students want to pass, they will cheat because they want to get higher score. So I think the number 1 point, encourage the children for the effort they put in to achieve their goal is better than encourage the result. And the second point I learned from this book, is to go out and play. It sounds easy. My family, when I grew up, they brought me to a lot of extracurricular classes after school. I went to painting class, I went to piano class. I quitted my painting class before I went to middle school. I quitted my piano class before I went to college. And after the first 1 year, I felt tired about it, but I didn't quit it. If I could have stopped it, if I stopped it earlier, I could have had more time in my life during my childhood or teenager to explore other things. And anyway, go out and play with my friends or go to traveling to interact with people as opposed to focus on one subject. I think the people skill are also very important. And because of all these classes, it might shape me as a more introverted person. But at work, a lot of times it's all about interact with people. It's all about the teamwork. So I think the second lesson I learned, the second lesson I learned from this book is to uh, spend more time with people and go out and just play and interact with people as opposed to learn a lot of skills. Finally, it's to express your emotion. Express your emotion. I feel that's something we lack in society or in school in Taiwan. Most of the time, we were told to not express our emotion, but to control our emotion. What the disadvantage of that is after I left school, when, for example, at work, somebody is taking advantage of me and I didn't know how to manage my emotion and then say, hey, I feel bad because that's not what I'm supposed to do. And I hope you can do it by yourself. Something like that. And for the loved one, I don't know how to say a positive feeling about the people I love. So I think if I learned these three lessons when I grew up, I could have been a totally different person. Thank you, Toastmaster.